Hi there, Jana here for the Noble Sage Art Gallery. I hope you're all doing well at home. As you know, yesterday was a sad day for me, finding out that my long-time client, 14 years client of the gallery and friend, Marilyn Rushton, had passed away. I've had a little bit more information today, and they're still not sure if it was the virus, but sadly a cardiac arrest was involved in it, in the ambulance, and I think it was a quick passing by the time she got to hospital. But you never know with the virus. She still is being tested for that. But anyway, my thoughts are with the family there, with the Rushton family, and I hope you enjoyed yesterday's look at Adi Veerapandiyan's work. Today we're going to look at the other artists that Marilyn liked, and so many people like. Let me close this door. So many people like, and that is the artist P. Jayakani. And P. Jayakani is an artist that was has really been a fun favourite of the gallery and of everyone who has come to the gallery and visited since 2006 when we opened. And Marilyn was one of those people. And why is he a favourite? Well, let's look at the content and then I can tell you a little bit more about why I think he was a perfect artist for the gallery early on. So let's just get close to this work so you can have a look. So you can just get a sense of... So hopefully you can see fish swimming around the surface. And hopefully you can see that there's a lot of different materials being used, mediums being used: acrylic, watercolour, pen, pencil. To get this sensation of looking through the water, through these shoals of fish, and to the deep. Sometimes in these works you can see buildings. I'm just trying to find one. I don't think there is one in this one, unfortunately, but it's not all just fish. So you get lots of creatures like starfish and other kind of unidentifiable fish. Even the fish have sea creatures. Some of the fish look, as you can see, very human. They have almost arms. Their fins turn into almost arms, and we get this kind of sensation of a world that is well into the future, where we are long gone, and in our place are these human-like fish that are now enjoying the world. And I know this because I know his other work. His other work have buildings sunk to the bottom of the sea. In this one, you don't see the buildings. Oh, there's a nice creature here. In this one, you don't see the buildings, but you do see the fish. And I know the story that kind of goes alongside it. So this artist, since 2006, I've been showing him, and he has had such a deep kind of obsession with this end of the world complex almost that he has, which dates back slightly before the tsunami that hit South India and elsewhere in the world. And he was already doing these paintings of the world sunk underwater. Then the tsunami hit, and it became kind of very, very real. The tragedy, the epic kind of nature of this kind of watery apocalypse became real, really tangibly real. And so he started doing these paintings before the tsunami, and then they accelerated after the tsunami, of the world sunk underwater, now being enjoyed by fish. Now, to the eye, these are extremely pleasant on the eye. They're very pretty. They're very easy to look at. Let's get closer again. Very easy to look at works that are, it's got these kind of colours that are very peaceful. So you wouldn't be able to tell the kind of tragic story or narrative behind this work. You wouldn't be able to tell at all. It has this kind of relaxing kind of element to it, to looking at it. Sorry about the reflection, you guys. It has a very relaxing sense about this work which puts people at ease. And so for that reason, he was from the beginning one of the top artists of the gallery. Really, really popular, really, really celebrated. And it was a real joy to be selling so many of his. I think I've sold more than 50 works by him. And so he's really, really very, very popular. The other thing I would say about him is that he responds to the way that Britain and British people really love paintings of the sea. They love paintings of the sea, and even sometimes tragic paintings of the sea. If you think of some of the Turners that you've seen in Take Britain, there is often an element of tragedy, often an element of pathos, and this is no different in that sense, but in a very different, from a different place in the world, from India. So I'm a big fan of P. Jayakani's work. He lives out in Chennai in a place called the Padapai. Well, he used to live in the Padapai Artist Village, and then he moved from there to a more urbanite abode in Chennai. I have to actually go to him to source works because I find it hard to contact him in any other form. You have to literally go and sit in his room and look at his works. But I always love it because it's like going into another world. He has an aquarium which he keeps fish in, which relates obviously to the kind of dream world that he creates here for people. I do really like it. And let's get close one more time so you can just really take in some of this detail. I do think it's worth getting close to it. This really sits well on people's walls. People love Jayakani. They love his canvases. They love his drawings on paper like this. This is the last work that I have by him in the collection. I haven't been able to source more, but he's so popular. I mean, I love seeing how people are happy with his work when they have it on the wall. It's something really, really special about it. Look at this tiger style. Can you see that? Tiger style fish. It really, really is engaging work. Anyway, yes, so that's P. Jayakani. I hope you enjoyed it today. I'm going to be giving you a treat tomorrow because we're going to be looking not at anything framed, but we're going to be looking at work from Tasaduk Sohail, a Pakistani artist of mine, but it's still going to be in its sketchbook. So it's a bit unusual. That's how it's been. I'll explain it tomorrow, but it's a sketchbook full of work by Tasaduk Sohail. Thank you for watching. All the phones are going off. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 o'clock as usual. Bye-bye.